Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop. It is fabulous, just fantastic to have you here, as we got our work cut out to finish this fine Bowie knife. Thank you as ever. Let's get right in to the first objective, which is shaping the handle. It feels so awesome. I have spent so much time and effort on shaping this handle and sanding this handle so that it feels as good as it feels, and I'm excited because it really feels like from project to project I am improving, which is very exciting. A couple things. This hole, I don't like where that is. That kind of square from the middle of the blade looked good when it was a big block of metal, but like this, it would do better being a little bit lower. That's all right. You win some, you lose some. I'm very pleased that my fit and finish all the way around is still good. Of course, we did our fit up with it much wider, grinding down into the bolster and down the material. The concern is then it exposes a gap that you didn't know was there, but it is clean, which makes me oh so happy. We have a dirty 600 grit finish on the wood. We haven't touched the back of the wood yet, and it's now about time for me to tackle something that I really don't want to tackle, which is the transition between the guard lug and the face of the guard/bolster area. On all of the sides, it's only roughed in with a grinder, and what I now need to do is I need to work out how it is that I blend those in to make it look as clean as possible, and I have no idea. The trouble is, we have this beautiful line that's running from the spine to the back of the handle here, the beautiful line running from the ricasso to the inside of the handle here. The lines flow nicely. Now, we also have a facet, which means that I think the best option would be to have our guard lug taper transition at exactly the same point that our facet comes through. Now, the thing about hand sanding is I've often found it very difficult to get a sharp line and sharp transition. But the thing about grinding is it's very easy to make an extraordinarily costly mistake very fast. Inevitably, obviously, the answer is hand sanding. That's probably going to have the smallest risk of failure. because I can take it slowly. 120 grit. It arrived pretty quick. And so, slow and steady, as is the motto for trying to craft something very fine. I'm gonna try and work this transition down. I think the fail-safe is that I thin down this bolster area to make the transition look right if I mess it up. Hopefully, I don't. All I know is the next hour of my life is gonna involve some very quiet doors. So after a lot of work, here's where we are. This is lining up much better with the spine, lining up much better with the inside of the ricasso there, but really it's a little bit of a fudge. It's not really a facet. What it is it's grit scratches going in this way as 600 grit, and then grit scratches going this way at 400 grit meeting. If we were to zoom right on in, we'd have the bolster area here, and our facet, really, there's hardly any differentiation in this angle. I mean, it's the difference of just a few degrees, because our lug of the guard is a logarithmic curve, or a convex. It starts out very gradual and then is obviously exponentially decreasing in thickness. It looks okay, but definitely in the way that I design my projects in the future, I want to find a way to more easily and efficiently find a better solution to that transition point. Goodness gracious me. That wood is out of this world. Look at how, the chatoyance. It's so good. I could stare at this for hours, just hours. But I need to think about the pin. So here is that stainless. Right, we've got it taped up. Time to derm a pin. Oh no, I think it's cracked. Damn, it's cracked. That's not good at all. The stainless, while forming over, instead of nicely peening and forming, looks like we've got some cracks appearing in it. Right here, notably. There we go. Look at that. Into the scrap pile. Since I didn't have much success with the stainless, here is some sterling silver, I believe, wire. 1/8 inch in diameter. This moves a lot easier. Hopefully that means it also won't crack on the edges. Now that was a million times easier. That was only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Wow. Okay, I love the look of that one. Beautiful, time to polish it. Funny story, I put it on the buffer and it got thrown and then got stuck underneath the buffer, and yeah, we gotta start again. There we go. Oakley dokley. There we go. Looking beautiful from this side, and it should be sticking out exactly 1.5 millimeters from the other side. So here we go. We're gonna put the knife in the jig that we made in the hand tool knife project. I'm gonna lock it down. Okay, and of course, just like the hand tool knife project, the stakes are high. I can mess this up and mess up that beautiful handle that I spent all of yesterday making. I can mess this up and completely ruin these 10 days. So I'm taking my care. I'm gonna do this and make it take as long as it takes to do it right. I'm working in circles around the perimeter, gently, gently, gently. You got it peened? Time to start polishing. Here we go. It's looking beautiful, but there is a problem. The two sides are not the same size. This is the first one that we did outside of the handle, and you see it looks a little smaller than the back side that we just peened over, so I'm now going to spread out our smaller side again. Thank you guys for coming along with this series. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed it. I feel truly honored to have you here each day in the shop. If you don't know what it is that we get up to here, we make near daily videos of the workshop projects. I'd love it if you would subscribe. I'd love it if you'd follow me on Instagram for more behind the scenes, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.